The best part about making this video was simply getting to rewatch Dave Attell stand up.
Hear me! Hear me! Wow, that was great, man. This is it, man. This is the special.
A nice little reminder of all the gems he's given us over the years. He is often considered to be your favorite comic's favorite comic, and it's really not hard to see why.
I mean, I tell Dave all the time, 1 + 1 is 3. You know, we're great on our own. He's the best on his own.
I would run downstairs and watch Attell's set, and then one day I caught myself not doing one of his bits, but like one of his mannerism kind of things.
Yeah.
It's just fun to do.
I'm talking about the streets talking.
What they're saying
Is Colin Quinn has a lot of babies out there.
Who's the number one that has the most babies?
Dave Attell. Dave Attell. He is.
Okay. Yeah,
he has the most children walking around.
Attell, Todd, and Hedberg.
This day.
This is Dave Attell.
Yep.
That's right.
Dave, you're a comic?
Yes.
All right.
And he feels the same about Hitler as I do.
You do.
We both don't like him.
Right. And are you a full white man? I can't tell. I'm not sure what you are.
I'm a Jewish guy, so I really second that Hitler thing.
Right. Okay.
I got the whole Hitler
really don't like Hitler.
here.
Dave, you're a comedian, and you've been in the business a couple of years?
Yeah,
More than a couple. This guy's a genius.
Attell embodies what it means to be a comics comic, even making it look easy at times.
Anal bleaching, what do you guys think? No, as a baby name. Do you like it or no? Bang, bang, bang.
Try as they might, few can even attempt to pull off his style, demonstrating how deep his knowledge of humor actually runs. Dave's masterful control of delivery takes serious topics and it blends it in with a whimsical pitch, flipping the somberness of a dark joke to pinpoint how silly it actually is, subconsciously informing the crowds this is a joke. It might sound edgy, but it's really about the absurdity. Taking offense when he says something like,
I'm into the environment, and so should you. It's not just for lesbians anymore, I'm telling you.
isn't easy when it's followed by useless facts like,
Did you know Hitler was ticklish? Well, yeah. Much like the sea otter.
sabotaging his chance of dating, then revealing,
I was watching this 4-hour documentary on the invention of the straw. Now, don't ask me why I'm watching it, because I'm taping it.
all of this within the span of 2 minutes. On the surface, he's piling up the most ludicrous ideas imaginable. Strategically, he's keeping the focus on humor. During the Bumping Mike series he did with Jeff Ross, he says, stand-up comedy, the way it should be, is a one-of-a-kind disposable experience. Accomplishing just that every special, making sure the audience gets exactly what they paid for. Packing every second possible with joke after joke, resulting in his half-hour specials giving more punchlines than most comics have on 2-hour-long specials. When you watch a great comedian that understands comedy, you'll notice they don't pander in order to keep the audience happy. Comics like Norm and Tosh will use the same tactics of absurdity in their routines, but they like to utilize silence as a form of crowd control. Regardless if less than half the room is laughing, they finish the joke and even let it simmer just to remind the audience the one in charge is the person with the mic.
Greg Giraldo is here. He has the grace of a swan, the wisdom of an owl, and the eye of an eagle. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is for the birds.
Dave, on the other hand, goes the other direction with it, avoiding silence, preferring to keep talking at all times.
Your parents want you to go to college. You know why? Because while you're away at school, they're fucking in your beds. They are. I'm sorry. Yes, they are. Don't run from it. Mommy and daddy are fucking in your bed. In your little canopy bed. Your dad's spanking your mom's ass with a Hot Wheels track.
He understands the importance of controlling his rapid delivery, so even when he asks the crowd a question, he keeps going to answer himself, like flying to Australia.
One time I flew to Australia. It takes like 2 days to get there. And when you get there, it's earlier than when you left. When I landed, I called my house. I picked up the phone.
This technique might sound counterproductive, but it aligns with the absurdness of his entire set while keeping crowds on their toes with little time to linger on any specific jokes, giving us just a short window into the way his mind works. If you didn't get it, oh well, better luck next punchline.
I'm drinking Jack and I started blacking out. You ever black out? Or as I call it, time travel. You ever do that? Oh, yeah. You know how it is. You're drinking, you black out, you wake up, you're in another bar, you're drinking, you black out, you wake up, you're playing that knife game with a half Indian somewhere in North Dakota. Yeah, yeah. Winner fixes the trade. Yeah. You're drinking, you black out, you wake up, you're in White Castle. Working there 3 years, still not assistant manager. Your buddies tell you to quit, but you can't because you're banging the slow girl on the Friolator. They say she's a little dim, but those titties ain't dim.
The biggest thing separating Attell from the majority of his stand-up colleagues is that you never hear him blaming crowds for his performance. Perhaps he is conscious enough to understand society is constantly changing. Something that's acceptable today may not be in the future. Or he finds the challenge of finding ways to be funny without slurs more interesting. It might be a little of both, or it could be neither. What matters is that over time he has silently adapted his sets, avoiding slurs he used in earlier specials, but the level of funniness has never been affected by the adjustments. A factor that made it seamless to update his language is simple. You always hear about comedy punching up or punching down. Attell knows the real secret is punching inwards. Constantly making himself the butt of the joke, that's why he's been around so long, joking about booze, recreational substances, and adult films with zero controversies.
You're thinking I'm homophobic. I hear it all the time. Dave, you're probably gay. What? Well, you talk about being gay, so you probably are gay. You probably secretly want to have sex with another man. And I say, listen, voice in my head.
Even when he's making a joke about people in the South, Muslims, gay, lesbians, or anyone else, the joke eventually comes back to make himself the punchline.
Kind of like tit fucking a first cousin, you know? It's wrong, but it feels so right. And you can't do it once you get past airport security.
He's one of the few comics who never needs to have a ceremony for his peers to roast him. He's been taking care of that himself over a career of almost 40 years.
I'm kind of a Andre Agassi with a drinking problem kind of look.
Or a talent show contestant at a homeless shelter. The almost disheveled look always gave credibility to his raunchy jokes. A true everyman. It's hard not to believe he actually drinks and frequents gentlemen clubs and escorts as often as he claims in his sets when his image is giving off exactly that vibe. But don't let his 80s dock worker appearance fool you, for he is nothing less than a man of true value and honor, and I say this with full sincerity. Of course, his longevity and humor are huge parts of him being a comics comic, but along with those traits is also his camaraderie with other comics.
Everybody loves him. Like, nobody will tell you they hate Attell.
Yeah.
I've never heard that once.
Avoiding beef at all costs, even when other comics are bad-mouthing a comedian who isn't present, he will revert back to his stand-up style and make himself the punching bag in order to maintain peace and focus on humor instead.
He had a special to promote, and he's ending his podcast, Marin.
Yeah.
You know, he's ending it because literally no one's listening to it.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know if you look at the charts at all. No, it's a thing. No one listens to it. So
that's what bothers me the most. As the mayor of Hacktown, which I call myself at home. Yeah. This loosely throwing the H word around. I don't like it. Right? You got to earn your bones as a hack.
Attell has been proof that a comic can be raunchy and make jokes about topics deemed taboo while both being hilarious and without needing to come across as a bigot. Personally, I place Dave Attell among the top 5 comedians of all time. Thankful that he's used his genius for the growth of stand-up, and I've been able to witness as he does it.
Live your dreams, kids. Especially if it's telling shit jokes. Good night, God bless. Thank you.
I'm out.